welcome to day 3 of Smash Bros. Week. Today we're going to be talking about something kind of piggybacking off yesterday's video. We're going to be talking about what characters need skins in this game. Skins are a good way in every fighting game to add in characters that aren't exactly enough to get a new moveset or be a brand new, their own character. You know, we had this idea with like Alf being a skin for Olimar, or Lucina, Dark Pit, and Dr. Mario originally were supposed to be skins for Mario, Marth, and Pit. I can't believe I forgot Dark Pit out of all three of those, which one he's a skin for. But that kind of an idea. I think it could add a lot to Smash Brothers if we got skins of characters already existing in the game, because it would just give us more representation without having to make a brand new character and include them into the roster as a give them their own slot, basically. Let's get into it. First character I want to talk about is, I think that she should receive a Daisy skin. You know, a lot of people have a debate about whether Waluigi or Daisy should be included into this game, into the next, you know, to be the next Mario roster character. And I think that you can't have both, right? Because it's very obvious that if either one was going to be included, they'd probably get a moveset based off of, like, the Mario Sports and Mario Kart games. Personally, I think Waluigi would be more interesting to give his own, you know, character in the game. So I think Daisy should be put in as a skin for Princess Peach. I think it'll make sense. I don't think too many people are going to really care enough to be like, oh, Daisy didn't become her own full-fledged character. And Peach already has basically Daisy's colors as a skin. At least she did in Melee, for example. I remember that. I'm pretty sure she still does, though. The next character I want to talk about is Sonic! I think Shadow is a pretty simple idea to add into the same way. You know, I think Shadow is a little bit more difficult than Daisy because Shadow and Sonic are pretty drastically different as well as far as personality and stuff goes. But I still think it would work, and I think if you're gonna like overlook it just a little bit, just to get a different character representation in there, I think it's a cool idea. Although we would have to get rid of Shadow's assist trophy, so there would have to be a new Sonic assist trophy. The next character is very similar to Shadow and Sonic. Megaman! I want Megaman X to be a skin for Megaman. You could also do Proto Man and Base, or really any of the other NT Warrior, any version of Megaman you'd like, but I think Megaman X is the most deserving of it. And this might not be able to happen because hitboxes would change because Megaman X is taller than Megaman, but if not, just throw in Proto or Proto Man or Base or whatever. Who else you want to do it? I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. I think it'd add a lot of stuff, and I don't think Megaman X would ever get his own character in the game. I feel like he could. You know, there would be enough differentiating them to give him his own slot, but I just don't find it likely to happen. Especially since Capcom has a lot of other characters that I don't want to see are more deserving, but would be different from the existing roster, like Ryu, for example. Now, actually, it's great that these guys just popped up on screen, because I want something very similar to them for Olimar! You know, we've had a lot of captains in the Pikmin franchise. We've had Brittany, we've had Charlie, we've had Louie, and we've even had the president of the Pika... Pick Carrots? I think that's what it was. I don't remember. It was the president. I think all of those characters could be added in as skins for Olimar. That really wouldn't change anything about the game. It'd just be nice. It'd be cool to see, especially, I think, Charlie, Brittany, and Louie. I feel like Louie should have been included a lot earlier on, to be quite frank. I think Brawl really should have had him be a skin for Olimar. But, you know, we'll see. It'd be nice. This one is purely for my own self-interest. I would like Prom to be a skin of either Lucina or Marth, preferably Lucina if she's still going to be in this game. I just want Prom involved in Smash Bros. I really like Prom as a character, and I just really like that character, so obviously this is a kind of a selfish one because I'm like, oh yeah, my character. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to add him in there. And I mean, I know he is represented in Robin's final Smash, but I don't really think there's an issue with having him be in that and in the game as a skin for Lucina. Plus, the characters look pretty similar. I don't know. It's just, they use the same sword, right? I don't know. Is there hope? I just want trying to get something. This character I actually thought was going to happen in Smash Bros. 4. I was very surprised to not see it. PacMan! Miss PacMan for PacMan. I feel like that's such a simple and easy one. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't know. You just gotta put lipstick on Pac-Man. That's it. How did no one think of that? The Namco just like, no, we're not doing that. We're not making Miss Pac-Man. What do you think this is? I don't know. This seems like a really, really obvious character to be able to implement there. You know, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't develop games. Again, this one is purely for fun reasons. I want this guy. Bowser. Wedding Bowser. How could you not want this in the game? Look at this. It's beautiful. There's no reason. It doesn't need to happen. This is completely irrelevant. Like, there's absolutely no logical reason why they should make this a skin. But I want it, because I think this is a really cool looking Bowser. Also, I literally bought this amiibo full price because of this costume. Not because of the gameplay. Just because of the costume. I need help. The next character I want to cover is Nintendo for Ness, or Lucas, it doesn't really matter, but I think Ness. Pretty sure Nintendo and Ness are almost identical character-wise. You've seen a photo of it. I haven't done those little photo bits I added into the video yet, but pretty sure they're pretty similar. Actually, he could even be an alt color for Ness already. I do research for most videos, not for this one. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to add Nintendo as a skin for Ness, because I don't think Nintendo should be a full-blown character, because he just seems so similar to Ness. But it'd be cool to skin. Similar how we got Klaus for Lucas, so that would work out. They probably already did this. And the last one I want to talk about is Pichu for Pikachu. I just think it'd be cool. I don't think Pichu should be brought back as a full-fledged fighter, but I think throwing him in there as a skin for Pikachu would be cool. I understand why they wouldn't want to do that, and I actually think that's probably the least likely of all of the ones I've talked about. But I think it'd be a cool way to bring Pichu back into the game and eliminate yet another character for that. I mean, they could also potentially do Young Link for Toon Link or Original Link, but that's a cool thing. What do you mean I didn't do 10 characters? I did 10 characters. What do you mean I got lazy and didn't finish the script? That's just a hey, you listen, you don't know my life, viewer. You don't know what I was doing. You don't know that I was sitting here yesterday writing out these scripts completely at night, literally hours ago. This is a video about Smash Brothers skin. Just go, what are you thinking? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching today's video. And I know I didn't technically do 10 characters, but I added Young Link at the end, right? That's 10. It counts. Listen, I understand. This is a weaker video of the week. I get it. But to be fair, I'm also making 7 videos about a game that just got announced that we don't know anything about. So, I mean, cut me a little bit of slack here. I've also been making videos about this since 2016. You know, ideas are running a little thin. But we do have more interesting stuff to come. You know, we're going to talk about fighters and assist trophies and that kind of stuff. We haven't talked about any of that stuff yet. I saved this cooler stuff at the end of the week. I think it'd be a little bit more interesting. But remember to come back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and share this video with your friends. What do you think? Who could be a skin for some of these fighters? I think there's people come up with really good ideas for these ones. I think it could be interesting to see what you guys have to say. See you guys next time.